In game number 3, Code A, round 1, Code A, November. And this GSL is sponsored by Sony Ericsson and G-Skill. We have the third game, MinSeok against YugiOh on Tal'Darim Altar. Yeah, this might be kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know about YugiOh, but if I was in his shoes, I would feel a little pressured now. The win that MinSeok took on the last map was quite convincing, and this is now a 4-player map again. As you can see, we have at the top left in blue once again Slayers YugiOh, and as opponent is starting at the bottom left. We have MinSeok. And Tal'Darim Altar is a nice map. You can do a lot of shenanigans on a map like this, and you can go into that late game. A lot of players actually start with a 15 hatch nonetheless, but you can punish that quite easily if you go for an early pool timing, which we've seen a lot, which we have seen actually quite a lot. I observed some of the games that were played during the Code A qualifier and at the Code S as well, and yeah, there have been some amazing games where players just decided to go for it, build a 10 pool, build an 8 pool, something like that, put some early game pressure onto their opponent, and if you actually start out in a Zerg versus Zerg with a hatch first, and you maybe even delay your pool a little bit longer, then you're in for a lot of trouble. But both of these players are of course aware of exactly that risk, and therefore we see the Extractor as well as the spamming pool earlier on with 14-14 timing, not just relying on the hatch first and that greedy openings, just playing a little bit more safe. We have already a little bit of Overlord scouting. Here we go, Overlord high five incoming. Yeah, those two Overlords high-fiving a little bit. Todd from Scrubs would be proud, but at the main bases, the spawning pools are about to finish. Both players are just bunking up a little bit of money in order to squeeze out 2 to 4 Zerglings and that Queen as well. Here we go. I mean, MinSeok is a little bit ahead, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about who's going to win. I mean, seriously, we have MinSeok. He was able to beat Jinro. He had an awesome performance at the Code A qualifier. Those games that he played were really amazing. And YugiOh, on the other hand, he's just a player that has been around for quite a while now. He also has a first-person stream that he shows. He basically just shows his letter games. Here we go. Sorry for that blunder. And it's really entertaining. You should watch it occasionally, because YugiOh is just someone who is fooling around with his opponent quite often. So he's not all that serious only about business. He's fun as well, and yeah, I enjoyed watching his stream. So you should check it out if you have enough time to do so. And here we go, trying that Zergling run by hell yeah. Going for some scouting while the hatchery is being built for MinSeok. MinSeok trying to get that expansion in and the Roach Warren, while his opponent is sticking to his one base play and finish the Baneling Nest. His speed is about to finish as well. We already have four Banelings being morphed, and this could prove troublesome for the red Zerg player. So is MinSeok able to defend against this? I'm not too sure about it just yet. There are no roaches in production. The Roach Warren will take quite a few seconds. Well, we have 16 to 15 drones right now, 4 Banelings in the mix. Here we go, already scouted, Zergling count 11 to 8, and now it's party time. All those Banelings trying to get into the economy line, taking out 4 of the Zerglings in the process, and YugiOh not focusing on the hatchery. No, he's trying to get into the main base of his opponent. The first roaches are being produced, actually 5 of them. Will he be able to get all those drones moving in for the kill? And a nice drone split by MinSeok. One of the Banelings is being taken out, and actually that attack didn't accomplish all too much, to be honest. So right now MinSeok is in a really good position. He has the roaches already out and can therefore repel that attack of his opponent. Very well done by MinSeok. I was actually amazed by that drone spread. It was really something to watch. So those Banelings didn't accomplish anything at all, to be honest. I mean, one of them got killed, the other one was able to take out 1 drone. I'll take that trade any day. And now YugiOh is just trying to get at hatchery as well. He is not playing a pure all-in. He wants to follow it up with a base on his own, and taking out that Overlord that was a little bit too nosy. just trying to gather additional informations, and it will pay. It will pay with his life, but oh, that was a close one. Trying to punish the queen for actually only attempting to kill the overlord, but that's not going to work because YugiOh is paying attention, guarding his queen. MinSeok is now supply block, but he's ahead in the economy. There are those Zerglings trying to take down the roaches. Oh. Yeah, I mean, MinSeok needs to be careful. There are a lot of lings running towards his position. The roaches are all dead by now. Oh my god, MinSeok might have been a little bit too greedy about that expansion. He's losing a lot of drones right now. He's down to 15, down to 14. Jesus, he doesn't have any units at all. None at all. And YugiOh might be able to take this game right here and now, killing a lot of Zerglings and drones, killing the economy of his opponent. Very well done by YugiOh. MinSeok is down to 17 supply, 34 for YugiOh, doubling the supply of his enemy. MinSeok, although he had those 2 bases early on, is just in so much trouble right now. 17 workers have been killed by YugiOh, and at the same time he finished his own hatchery. And I guess that he must have been able to sneak some banelings into the economy line of his opponent that I've missed, because I just can't explain how else he was able to kill so many drones. I'm really sorry if I missed one of the run-bys. As I already mentioned, I'm on my own right now, controlling the screen as well as talking all the time, which proves to be a little bit difficult sometimes, especially in a Zerg versus Zerg, with just 1 second that you don't pay attention will mean the end of the game, and that's exactly what is happening to MinSeok. He's losing to YugiOh, YugiOh taking the 3rd game and therefore winning this series with 2-1. Okay guys, once again, just in case you just tuned in, apparently a lot of people are having trouble watching 2 streams with a GOM player at the same time. If you are one of them, then there's a very simple method how you can watch 2 streams at the same time. If you open the GOM player and you press F5 in order to open the preference screen, then just check allow multiple instances of GOM player to be open, and you'll be able to see 2 games at a time, because we are showing you the games on 2 different streams. I will be focusing on the matches that you see in front of you right now, and we have another stream up as well with Doa and Wolf. Those 2 are commentating the other games being played today. The next match will be FXO ASD, also known as FXO Nuclear, against MVP Guinea Pig. So we are going to have Terran versus Protoss. Another nice matchup. Slayers YugiOh was able to take out MinSeok. MinSeok therefore has to participate in the next Code A qualifier, and YugiOh is advancing to the round 2 of the Code A at the GSL. There were some nice Zerg versus Zergs. Last one was a little bit short as both players just decided to turn up the heat a little bit, especially YugiOh. He wasn't all too comfortable just going into another macro game and just put a lot of pressure onto MinSeok, who was actually able to defend against that first attack of YugiOh very well. He took out all those banelings, he took out the Zerglings as well, and MinSeok was in a really nice spot after that. He already had his expansion up, but he just was not able to get enough units to defend against YugiOh pushes, and he was not prepared for that Zergling run by that YugiOh attempted, and that was what sealed the deal in the end. YugiOh taking that first series with 2-1, and therefore advancing into the next round. So let me write that down as well. And yeah, just once again, I'll repeat myself a little bit today, so sorry for the people who are actually going to stick with my stream, but as this is some new development, something new that we are testing here at the GSL, I'll repeat it once again after a quick break. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next set. See you in about 5 minutes.